Now, today we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know about living in one of Charlotte's great suburbs called Monroe, North Carolina. We've got a full guided tour for you today about everything about Monroe, North Carolina. Guys, I cannot wait to share that with you. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Shawn, Charlotte's new construction expert, helping you find the best dirt.
All right, everyone. So welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're going to deep dive into Monroe, North Carolina. It's a city that is certainly fast growing, attracting families, investors, businesses, lots of young people. So whether you're looking to sell, buy, or invest in the Monroe real estate market, this is going to be the video that you want to watch. We're going to do an in-depth look at everything that you need to know about this charming southern city located just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, before we do that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Shawn Gerald. I'm a local real estate agent, a brokerage owner. I'm an investor, an Airbnb host. Got a great brokerage here called Lifestyle International Realty, and we're growing like crazy. So all my real estate agents out there, if you're looking for a home, come by one of our team meetings. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the training that we're doing with our agents. But aside from that, I also served in the United States Marine Corps. So to all my Marines out there, my hard chargers, Semper Fi, thank you for your service. And everyone else that served in another branch, I think you probably know what I'm going to say, but I'm sorry that the Marine Corps wouldn't take you. Okay? But no, in all seriousness, man, thank you for your service as well. Really, truly appreciate that. And everyone else, we love you also. I talk to people just like you every single day. As a matter of fact, spent some time today with some buyers that I met right here on YouTube. They flew in, and I think we're going to be writing an offer in the morning for these guys. So doesn't matter if you move in here in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months. I am here to serve you and your family. So please give me a call. My info is going to be down here in that description box. But my number, 704-340-3822. Now, Monroe has experienced a steady population growth, my friends, and due in part to Charlotte growing the way that it has over the past decade. We've got about 117 people that are moving to the area every single day. And in some cases, they're going to be moving out to the suburbs, places like Monroe. Your median age range out in Monroe is right around 35 years old. It's a very young, active working class city. And we talk about household income, okay? It's going to fall typically between $50,000 and $75,000 per year for annual income. It does make it an affordable middle class community. And when I say affordable, listen, I was out there this weekend with some folks, and you're going to see some of this video coming up in the coming weeks, but man, MI Homes out there has a great community called Willoughby Park. And Willoughby Park, my friends, okay, they're giving a $48,000 discount right now, locking you in at a 5.375% interest rate for FHA and VA. And they're doing something special for conventional loans there as well. And get this, on top of that, 6%, or up to, I should say, 6%, and closing costs if you use MI Home Funding, okay? So there's some great deals to be had. Price points in that neighborhood, as a matter of fact, are going to start in the mid 300s. Talk about getting $48,000 off a brand new home with hardy board, things like that. It could be a great opportunity for you to buy a brand new construction home. They've been open since October. They've only sold one house. So right now, it's like taking candy from a baby. We can get out there and get you one of those homes at a great rate. And as they build this neighborhood out, cha-ching, equity grows for you, because you were smart and took advantage of a deal like they're giving right now in Monroe. Now, Monroe's economy is also very diverse with strong employment. You've got manufacturing, healthcare, medical services, education and public schools, logistics, and distribution centers all over the place. You know, when I was growing up here in Monroe, I didn't grow up in Monroe, I grew up in Charlotte, but I was growing up in Charlotte. We hardly ever went out to Monroe. Monroe was really, for me, a pass through town to go to Myrtle Beach, or a pass through town as I got older to go back to Camp Lejeune. But now, man, the growth in the city is amazing. I remember actually going through Indian Trail, you know, going down to Monroe 3 or 4 years ago, and I was stunned by the amount of restaurants and shops that have popped up all along I-74, what we call Independence Boulevard, but 74, as you're going out, it was insane to see the growth. And that told me right away, it's coming, and it is definitely coming. Monroe has actually seen new businesses emerge big time, including tech startups and small local businesses there as well. So this is one of those places that if you're thinking about opening up a business here in the greater Charlotte metro, I'm definitely going to look at a place like Monroe because they don't have everything out there just yet. They're working on that infrastructure, building out that area. You've got a lot of land out there. So you talk about opportunity, knock, knock, knock. Opportunity could be knocking for you out in the greater Monroe area. Now, we're going to talk about what's near and dear to me, okay? Real estate, of course. So residential real estate market overview as of February 2025. Now, the sale to list price ratio is right around 98%. That means that homes are selling very close to their asking price. Now, days on market, however, right around 78 days, signaling a very strong market, very healthy and balanced. But when I see a home on the market for 78 days, I call it a wounded duck, okay? And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to come in because I work for you. I'm going to come in and see if we can get a deal on that home. Not going to happen in all cases, but in some cases, you could certainly get a deal on a home. Look, you've got a lot of inventory out there right now. As a matter of fact, we're looking at somewhere right around 600 active listings out in that area. Now, listen, new construction does hurt existing home buyers because you can't compete with the incentives in a lot of cases. You had 68 new homes actually enter the market, and some of those haven't even sold yet. But if I'm looking to buy a home and you've got an inventory of new construction with all the incentives, the warranties and things like that, more than likely, I'm probably going to go and get that new construction home. And I've got 68 opportunities as of this month, February of 2025. Now, we'll look at commercial real estate, for example, okay? Monroe is experiencing growth in the commercial real estate sector with increasing demand for retail spaces, office buildings, industrial properties. These are going to be used for logistics and distribution. Okay, you're going to see a lot of trucks up and down 74, like delivering goods all around the greater Charlotte metro. And a hub for that is going to be out there in Monroe. You definitely got a lot of new developments. They're going to be attracting investors, making it a great place for business expansion. So if you're a business owner, like I mentioned before, listen, Monroe could be a place for you to get out there, make some money, and get it pretty, fairly inexpensive as well. Now, the rental market out here is also very strong. It's driven by young professionals and families. You got high demand for affordable single-family rentals and apartments. And if you look around the greater Charlotte metro in general, that's what you see, my friends. I call it cranes in the sky. They're everywhere. They're building high rises, low rises, okay? You've got new construction everywhere. So if you do invest in real estate, listen, call me, okay? This could be an area that you want to put some of your money, hang your hat, buy some property, things like that. Sometimes in new construction, however, they will not let you invest or investors come in, or they limit the amount of investors. But right now, they're wounded ducks, okay? Hey, look, I like to go skeet shooting. Pow, they're wounded ducks, my friends, okay? I don't shoot animals, okay? I'm a Marine, but I'm good on that, okay? So all my friends that you animal lovers, I'm good. I don't go hunting and things like that, not anymore, okay? I don't like it. So as I do this, I'm talking about the wounded duck builders, okay? We can go in right now and steal candy from a baby because guess what? They need you right now to come and buy those homes. So keep that in mind that the sky's not falling like they told you. There's some great deals to be had out in areas like Monroe, for that matter, the greater Charlotte metro in general, okay? You've got several residential communities are being built to accommodate that growing population, okay? That MI community I told you about, that 10 inventory homes just sitting there waiting for you to come out and buy them. You got ongoing commercial projects to attract more businesses and increase local employment there in the area as well. Now, a lot of you guys have kids, okay? You always ask me about schools. I recommend you go to greatschools.com, okay? Greatschools.com. They're going to tell you pretty much about all the schools in the area. Now, we do go through a lot of zoning and rezoning of schools. We've got some great schools out in Monroe. Most of them are all full, but you've got some really good schools out in the area. Now, Monroe is served by Union County R1 school district, which does include 19 elementary schools, 10 middle schools, and 13 high schools. The district does maintain an average rating of 6 out of 10, providing solid educational opportunities. Now, several private and charter schools do add more options for families. Now, while Monroe doesn't have a major university, it does benefit from proximity to colleges and universities right here in the Charlotte area, And of course, you've got Wingate University heading back, further east down I-74. So you do have some higher education opportunities out in the Monroe area as well, okay? And this does drive that rental demand, okay? Investors from students and faculty that live out in that area. Now, we talk about the lifestyle and community amenities out in Monroe. You definitely got great access to healthcare. As you're riding down 74, you're going to see a hospital right here on your right-hand side. So you do have quality healthcare through local hospitals. You got medical centers, and Monroe does offer specialized medical services, making it convenient for families and retirees, okay? I know you guys love to hear that as well. I'd like to make sure I've got a hospital nearby wherever I live, because you never know what's going to happen, okay? You just don't. Life is short, it's fickle. We could be gone at any time, but I want to make sure if it is my time, I at least give myself an opportunity to get into a hospital. So Monroe does offer that kind of flexibility for you as well. Now, we talk about retail and the dining scene, okay? Now, Monroe does feature local boutiques. You got shopping centers, you got national retail chains. You got, as I mentioned, a growing food scene. You got Southern comfort food. You got international cuisine out here in Monroe as well. Guys, you're not going to go hungry. You're not going to lack shopping. If you're doing, you don't like the options in Monroe, come back to Charlotte. But you move to a place like this so you can get the affordability out of Monroe, right? That's why you go to a place like Monroe, not for the comfort food, not for the growing food. See, unless you're a business owner and you're looking to take advantage of things like that, Monroe is a great option for you, just like many of our other great suburbs around the greater Charlotte metro. Now, we talk about entertainment and cultural events, okay? Monroe does host seasonal events, okay? Festivals, live music events, you got farmers markets, got a historic downtown that offers museums, art galleries and theaters. Well, that cultural experience, and I did ride through downtown Monroe, and I thought it was pretty stinking awesome personally, okay? It's like, felt like an old small town like Charlotte used to feel before we started getting all the sky rises and things like that around the city. It just really felt like home when I was out there. It was pretty stinking awesome, in my opinion, okay? And you do have a lot of parks and outdoor activities as well. Monroe does have several parks. You got trails, you got recreational areas, okay? You already know the weather's great. What's today's date? All right, today is February the 4th, 2025. Got on short sleeves because the high today was 75. It does give you an opportunity to go to popular outdoor spaces like the Belt Tonawanda. I could never say that. Tonawanda, the Belt Tonawanda Park, okay? Lake Lee and the Monroe Golf Club, if you like golfing, okay? Tonawanda, I said it. The Belt Tonawanda Park. Whatever I'm talking too fast, my little country comes out. And I start on my tongue tied, okay? But the Belt Tonawanda Park is a great option for you guys to go out and hang out, have a little fun, take the dogs out, walking trails, you name it. Monroe has that for you. Now, when you talk about the infrastructure and transportation, average commute time in Monroe is very reasonable, okay? With access to major highways like US 74 and 485, that loop we talked about that drives you all the way around the greater Charlotte metro and drops you off anywhere. Now, you do have infrastructure projects that are coming to improve the roadways and reduce congestion, but it's not bad. You do have stretches on 74 that are absolutely ugly, but they go pretty quickly because you've got a nice wide highway that runs from Charlotte out into that area before it breaks down to a 2-lane road or 4-lane highway, I should say, heading further east, outside of Monroe. But the drive should be pretty easy for you guys. Again, unless you're right there in Monroe, all the restaurants and the shops, and you got I think you got the whole Lowe's or Home Depot right there on 74 as well. Now, if you're going to move from a state where you don't have a car, you're going to need one if you're going to move to Monroe. You got limited public transit, okay? You just do, all right? But residents can access bus and train services, guess where? Charlotte, okay? In nearby Charlotte, all right? The city does continue to expand transportation options to accommodate growth, just not there just yet. But we do have some upcoming infrastructure developments out there. So we got future road expansions, public facility upgrades will further enhance Monroe's connectivity. Listen, having the toll road go out there was money, okay? Because I can get off of I-485, jump on that toll road and go get it through Monroe, okay? I love it. So you do have some speedy convenience out there as well. And if you're like me, like to drive fast, that's what I do. I love that toll road out there, okay? Now we talk about investment and business growth. Certain areas in Monroe do offer, get this, tax incentives and zoning benefits for investors and business owners. Give me a call, we'll talk more about that. Commercial and residential developments are attracting new businesses and workforce relocation to the area. Call me, okay? If you're moving here, this is what I do. Work with folks like you out there on YouTube land that are moving from different parts of the country. Got great experience doing it as well, man. A lot of you guys trust me to get you moved here. So if you are relocating, call me, all right? I'll take great care of you. Major projects that are upcoming. You got several large-scale commercial projects are underway, okay? Contributing to the economic growth and property value appreciation. Monroe is positioning itself as a business-friendly city, and it better. I have a brain moving too fast. Making it a prime location for investment, my friends, all right? Commercial real estate trends. Demand for office space, retail storefronts, and industrial businesses definitely does continue to rise. I think you guys are getting the picture here, man. Monroe could be a great opportunity for you to move to, not only to just live, but if you're looking to get into some business opportunities, it can be a great space for you, all right? Guys, you know what to do. You got to give me a call, okay? It's everything you need to know about Monroe. We are going to do a pros and cons video next, kind of talk about the do's and don'ts, why you want to live in Monroe, why you may not want to live in Monroe. So whether you are a homeowner, a buyer, an investor, business owner, Monroe has so much to offer you. If you found the video interesting and helpful, please don't forget, okay? Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, bing, that bell notification. Share this video with somebody else that's going to be moving to the Charlotte Metro or already living here, okay, and want to do a move to outside of Charlotte, I should say, or just buy a home in general, sell one, yeah, whatever, okay? Call me, all right? So guys, listen, stay tuned for the next video. Pros and cons of living in Monroe, North Carolina. You won't want to miss it. Again, my name is Shawn, guys, with Lifestyle International Realty. Yep, a Charlotte native. Very few of us around. I'm not sure what happened, but call me. Can't wait to serve you and your family or just you. Let's go get it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.